but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich.
Here we go.
And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. And so off the tip, it's Miami. Pass to Young, who poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break, here come the Heat. Here's Tucker, shoots over Collins. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
A nice shot by Young.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running, setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Young. Unable to get that one. And Lowry with the defensive effort. From 10 feet away, jump shot is good.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Pass to Reddish. And here's Capella. Outside Young. From 18 feet away. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Young's got his second basket on the night.
And Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
Adebayo is screen on Bogdanovich. Hero. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. Lowry outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got his third bucket of the night.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Pass to Reddish. Collins outside. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Butler. No good on his first attempt of the game. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Out left to the wing. There's Young with the 3. The shot misses, and it's Miami the other way. And it's Lowry penetrating. Outside Butler.
2 minutes.
Kicks it to Hero. Tucker with a screen. Clock at 6. Hero, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Screen by Capella. Nice move. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Trey Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Three-pointer. Miami, no good that time either. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Young attacking. Capella can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Adebayo.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Young. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Collins with the slam.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Young against Lowry. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Hero for three. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Reddish. And he hits it to tie the game.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Lowry with it. From the arc. Pure from three-point range. Lowry's got 9 points. Outside Young. No good with the triple. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Kyle Lowry has been leading the charge.
All right, let's just come to the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. They get it back. Pass to Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
The Heat with the lead.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
And Miami has possession after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Adebayo's got 6.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Lowry against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Now here's Lowry. 9 points in the game. Pass to Tucker. 3-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And Young, here we go. Denied by Adebayo.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Tucker. And he banks in the layup. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd basket of the night. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, you know, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Here's Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Atlanta with a rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. That one doesn't drop. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Hero on the wing, guarded by Young, and he makes it. And the Heat lead by 4.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Capella, screen on Lowry. Here's Young on the take. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc, and stolen by Adebayo. Hero with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Hero, no good.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Wright against Oladipo. Wright drives it. Outside Hunter for 3. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first free throw is good.
DeLon Wright at the line for 2.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Oladipo outside. Pass to Morris. Right side Robinson. Here's Dedmon. The shake. And he sinks the layup.
The inside game of Dedmon looks pretty good there. That's a nice move. Comfortable with that.
Here's Wright. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. Then there's Lou Williams. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Hunter in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Robinson. And Miami again with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Wright. Here's Gallinari. And the layup is good off the glass. Gallinari's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Gallinari gathers his rhythm. He simply rises up and nails the interior shot.
Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. From outside, off the mark.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And here's Hunter from the arc. No good. The Heat go the other way with it.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. Stripped away. Williams with it, and it's Robinson picking him up.
Just would love to see him keep hitting these kind of shots. If Hunter is seeking out his offense, it'll become a weapon.
Oladipo against Wright. Pass to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. And again, the Heat missing. The Hawks trailing. Left side Gallinari. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Williams against Robinson. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. For the lead, here's Jang. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Oladipo. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Morris on the wing. Pass to Dedmon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, from the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Right against Oladipo. Hunter on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Hunter's got 5.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Now here's Morris. Oladipo outside. Morris outside. 5 to shoot. From deep. And again, the Heat missing.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Jang. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Robinson. The 3 ball. Oladipo on the take. Over right. Out to Oladipo. And here's Robinson. From behind the arc. Jang pulls it in.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
For the lead. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Hunter's got 7 points here in the quarter. Miami trailing. There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Dedmon a screen. It's Oladipo with...
Impressive!
Wow!
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Oladipo against right. Outside for Gallinari. Misses the jumper.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And now the Hawks on the break. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, Hunter getting out in transition, finds some space, and then finishes around the rim.
Oladipo outside. DeAndre Hunter. He's been the guy making things happen for the Atlanta Hawks.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. And it's Lowry in at the point. Lowry against Young. Pass to Tucker. Lets the 3 fly. The Heat rebound. Double team on Butler. Adebayo with it. And here's Lowry from the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut, they know they're going to get it.
Lowry against Young. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Offensive rebound. Capella, and it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
14 foul.
Second chance shot. Collins, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Miami has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Hero. And the Heat, another three.
For 3.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Capella, screen on Lowry. There's Young with the three. Capella finds Collins. And he drives in. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses off the left iron. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Collins. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Young. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. With the drive. Now here's Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Pulls it. They get it back. Kicks it to Hero. Takes the three. The shot no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Young inside. Butler covering. The three. Trae Young. That's good. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Miami, no good that time either. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Capella, pass to Bogdanovich. A minute 58 left to play in the fourth quarter. The three, Collins knocks down the long chain. And it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Young finds Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. Collins outside. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. And they get it back. On the take. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Butler. Guarded by Capella. Outside for Butler. Stolen by Capella. Fast break. Here we go. Back to Reddish. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need a nap.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
To the right side. And here's Lowry from the arc. Capella with a rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Right side Young. 4-3. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Young attacking to the left wing. Collins left side. Outside Young. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. Boy, a hard-fought game.
criticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. This should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick. The fans, we should be happy.
Now, here is Young. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Right side, Williams. 6 to shoot. Brown wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nate McMillan.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thanks, David.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Now Brown after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Capella against Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. And too long on the shot. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Now Brown following Bogdanovich's 3-point attempt. Schroeder up top, outside Tatum. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Bogdanovich with it, picked up by Brown. Reddish kicks to Young. Fires the 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Young's got 5 points so far.
So smooth shooting the rock. Young trusts his shot from any distance.
Schroeder looking around. Outside, Horford. Tatum on the wing. He dishes it to Williams. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Capella. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From the arc.
When a giant like Horford comes into your peripheral, just as you're releasing the shot, it definitely makes shooters feel more uncomfortable.
Tatum kicks to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Young pass to Reddish. Outside Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 4 on the clock. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now, here's Collins. No points in the game yet for him. Schroeder against Young. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Capella. Collins in the post. And stolen by Horford. Williams against Capella. Williams kicks it over to Schroeder. Williams sets a screen for Schroeder. Back to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Celtics with the lead. Launches a three.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
And the dunk by Capella.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Schroeder outside. One second left. And that one released in time, but no good. That's the end of the first quarter, and not much scoring. It remains close.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks. Dancers!
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Now, here's Reddish after Jaylen Brown's miss. And there's the pass to Capella. A three from Bogdanovich. Rebound by Williams.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside, Horford. Back to Schroeder. Drives to the hoop. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Courageous move by Schroeder. I mean, pushing through the foul and they're getting the and one chance.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot by Collins, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the three.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Now here's Williams. Here's Horford. They get it back. Locked loose. It's stolen by Reddish. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
6'6", Bogdanovich had the height to throw it down.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Schroeder outside. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment by Capella. Rolling to the rim hard, even just after setting that perfect screen.
Schroeder passes to Williams. Outside, Horford. Kicks it to Brown. Inside, shot clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Schroeder against Young. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
So it's the Celtics now. Schroeder passes to Williams. Brown right side. Takes the three. Now here's Tatum. D right on him. Turn around Jay. Here's Williams. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. Williams has got 8.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Bogdanovich passes to Reddish. And stolen by Tatum. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Cantor inside. He's against Chang. Cantor kicks to Williams. Back to Cantor. Williams against Gallinari. Here's Cantor. Rebound by Chang. The Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Wright. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Smart against Wright. Smart dishes to Cantor. Back to Smart. Over Wright. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Even with no one on you, it's hard to shoot off balance like that. Sometimes you just got to go straight up with it.
To the left wing. Cantor finds Williams. Here's Neesmith. And a missed layup. Tie game in Atlanta. We've got more in store for you right. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
On the court for the Celtics, backcourt guard set is Smart and Richardson. Ennis Cantor is out there with Williams. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. The Hawks shooting 41% for the game. And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Back to Gallinari for the lead. And Boston with the rebound. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Now, here's Cantor. Tight defense on him. Back to Williams. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out to Gallinari. Stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Richardson gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Williams. Count it, good. Williams has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Atlanta.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Richardson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Hunter. Off the left rim and out. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Richardson the pass to Cantor. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Cantor throws it down.
Oh, man, what a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Williams for 3. Rebound, Boston. Richardson outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Cantor, guarded closely. Passes it to Neesmith. 5 on the clock. Back to Cantor for the lead. And the layup is up and in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Strong finish by Cantor. Contact doesn't seem to affect his mechanics at all.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. High post try. That shot no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. And that'll be his third foul so far. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here is Young. 8 points for him. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Back to Williams. Takes it out to Schroeder. Brown outside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Reddish. Back to Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
17 seconds left in the third. Young looking it over. Capella finds Collins. Bogdanovich with it, guarded by Horford. For the lead. Not going to go that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics out.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Come on, fans of the
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks trailing. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
And the pass to Williams. Back to Schroeder. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Young kicks to Collins. Pass to Capella. Young inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. And it's Capella missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Down low, it's stolen by Capella. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Passes to Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
The Celtics with the lead. Schroeder outside. Brown outside. Sweet move. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pushing it up. Young with no one around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 14 points for Trae Young.
Oh, that break started by Bogdanovich, the Serbian, with the steal and first pass.
Pass to Williams. Back to Schroeder. Williams, a screen on Young. Right side, Williams. Clock at 4. Here's Schroeder. Rebounded by Capella. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Schroeder. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Tatum passes to Schroeder. The Celtics working the ball around now. Williams kicks to Horford. Going inside and finished off by Horford.
Once Horford sees the lane to the hoop open up, he really just bullies his way inside, using every inch of his frame to punish the D.
Outside Collins. There's the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Can't hit from 12. To the middle. Here's Horford and finished off by Horford.
Oh, look at the big fella Al get up. Given his size, dunking is basically second nature.
Young pass to Reddish. Here he goes. And Reddish with the slam.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. It's his 3rd foul of the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Outside, Horford. Schroeder outside. Back to Horford. 4 on the shot clock. Schroeder, right side. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Young, here we go. Reddish kicks to Young to take the lead. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Williams. Outside, Tatum. Over Reddish. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The layup off target. The Celtics on offense. A 2-point game. Tatum passes to Schroeder. Collins grabs the miss.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now. But if they fail to execute, this could be it.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Connects from downtown.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch. That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Who won the season?
And Atlanta has possession. Here's Young. Good!
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create fouls.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game.
And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Young against Ball. Young inside. Outside Bogdanovich. Misses the three. DeRozan finds Levine. Back to DeRozan. Here's the three. Capella with a rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Kicks it out to Collins. Puts up a three. Pass to Reddish. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Alex Caruso.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
Now here's Ball. Here's Caruso. Soft touch off the glass.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Ball against Young. Fires top of the key. Chicago grabs the miss.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes. Defense is paid. Okay.
My! Throw it down!
Yes, he did. Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Pass to Levine. Fires the three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Outside Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
DeRozan finds Vucevic. Outside Levine. Over Bogdanovich. Vucevic. It's good on the putback.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Young against Ball. And Young, here we go. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Young against Ball. Pass to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. Collins with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Ball with a steal. And here they come. DeRozan outside. Off the mark there with a three. The Hawks leading. Right side Young. Ball with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Levine for three. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
When they go up tempo and push the action, they are speaking Zach LaVine's language.
Up top Young. Pounded by Ball. Nice move. Young misses.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
They get it again. Pass to DeRozan. Stolen by Collins. Now here's Young. Here's Reddish. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Caruso. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Caruso's got 5.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Pass to Collins. Driving in, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Young against Ball. Now here's DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Bulls out in front. They lead by.
All right, look who's coming up the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And he gets the bucket. Collins has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Outside Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish, defended by DeRozan. Here's Capella. And no good. And it's Chicago the other way.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Ball. And Collins with the big block.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Ball finds Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 9.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Over DeRozan, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Ball against Young. Here's Levine for 3. And the Bulls get it back. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. And there's the drive. Capitalizes off the crossover. And the Bulls lead by 2.
This is one area where Lonzo Ball continues to improve, creating space for his shot off the dribble.
Young attacking. Banked it in off the glass. Young's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Ball outside. Driving inside. Launches it. Pass to Levine. Lets it go from deep. Here's Vucevic. Collins with the rebound.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Bogdanovich. And here's Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Reddish on the wing. Defended by DeRozan. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Levine for 3. For 3. And again, Chicago, no good. The Hawks have gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A line change here for Chicago. Right attacking. And that one is hammered home.
Nice pass by DeAndre, a team-oriented player who puts winning over individual stats and success.
Outside Jones. Up top Johnson. White for three. Sends it home from three-point land. White's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Williams. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Green.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
From deep, Johnson. Rebound Atlanta. Hunter on the wing. Green covering. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I love how unafraid they are to mix it up in the paint.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. It's White with a drive. Here's Bradley. The kick out to White. Here's the three. Wright with the board. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Williams from long range. He can't get it to go. Tipped. Johnson inside. Hunter covering. To the middle. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawks ahead.
22.
Allie, as always, thank you.
21.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Tony Bradley out there with Alizé Johnson. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Derrick Jones. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Williams up and in on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 1.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Johnson. Green up top. Hunter covering. Right with a steal. To the paint. Hey, great communication on the lob.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
The Bulls shooting just 38% for this game so far.
You gotta appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Atlanta is shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 3. On the wing, Jones takes a 3. Green, the pass to White. It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. Pass to Wright. Outside Gallinari. Lets it go. It's hauled in by White. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts some pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Here's White. 5 points in the game. Jones drives in. Here's Bradley. Count it. Good.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Now Wright. And he drives in. Oh, blows the alley-oop jam. Chicago trailing here. Over to the left wing. From deep, Johnson. Hunter with the rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
It's stolen by Green. It's a one-on-one situation. Pulls it from the corner. Here's White. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Green. He takes it in. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Gallinari. Here's Okongwu. And he jams it home with authority.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
White, the pass to Green. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Back to Jones. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Outside White. The kick out to Johnson. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
It's Levine with a drive. Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Back to Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Williams against Levine. Takes it inside, and Williams punches it home.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. It's tipped. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Williams against Levine. Outside, Williams. And he lobs it up.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Ball outside. Over right. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter.
All right, look who's coming into the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Hawks leading. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. And Young, here we go. 4-3. And Reddish gets it to go.
Beautiful rhythm off the catch. Cam is a well-coordinated athlete who looks fluid in everything he does.
DeRozan with the ball. Pass to Caruso. Ball left side. Oh, got a piece of it. In transition. Throws it up high. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Vucevic with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Collins outside. Bogdanovich on the wing. And the Hawks with another 3.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. There's Young with the three. Hits the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
It's hauled in by Reddish. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Let's go with a three. And the Hawks with another three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Here he goes. And the dunk by Levine.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
Pass to Reddish. The three ball. Caruso grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. DeRozan passes to Vucevic.
Atlanta foul. Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Outside for Levine. Just 5 on the clock.
What I like about Collins defensively, he understands where he needs to be.
Young against Ball. Young inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Gets the three ball to go.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Ball against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Levine with a steal.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Shot is good by Levine.
Sweet looking jump shot from any distance. Levine's range goes well beyond the three-point line.
Young against Ball. Collins outside. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the basket by DeRozan.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Collins right side. The three. And it's Chicago with a board. Inside. And here's Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Here's Young. The pass to Capella. From deep. A nice shot by Young.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Lowry looking around. Driving to the basket. Can't cash in from close range.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Capella finds Bogdanovich. Unloads from 13. Miami grabs the miss.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella. Over Adebayo.
Bam's height and wingspan just smothering up the offense now.
Nice move, and Adebayo throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Young. He dishes it to Capella. Back to Young. From 20 feet out. That one misses. And Miami the other way now. Passes it to Adebayo. Nasty move.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
First trip to the line for him here. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Now at the line, Bam Adebayo.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Young passes to Reddish. Collins looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Young against Lowry. Young's shot is off.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Dishes to Collins. It's over Tucker. Atlanta again missing. Miami's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Butler finds Adebayo. Hero from long range. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
To the inside. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. 1:30 left in the first. Collins passes to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 5 now.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Pass to Tucker. Now Hero. Now Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5 to shoot. Hero, no good. The Hawks trail it. The feed now to Capella. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Every year, Clint Capella up there, one of the highest percentage field goal shooters we have in the NBA.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And Capella sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Young with the steal. Butler with the steal. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Miami's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Lowry from outside. It's stolen by Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up. Capella jump. You slam it through. That's an easy two.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks ahead as they dump.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Now here is Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now here's Reddish. Lowry covering. Shot by Collins, no good. The Heat trail by 6. Hero on the wing. Shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got 6.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Bombed up there for Collins.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Lowry against Young. Now here's Lowry. He's covered closely. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Now here is Young. 5 points in the game. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can. Kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lowry. From downtown. Reddish grabs the rebound. The Hawks leading by 5. Now here's Capella. The pass to Reddish. And there's the drive. The kick out to Young. Drills it from outside. He's got 8. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brett Berry. Brett, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now, here is Young. 11 points in the game. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Outside Lowry. Into the lane. And that one, good. Lowry's got 5 points so far. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Young. Collins passes it to Young. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assisted by
13 points for Trey Young.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Lowry with the ball. Pass to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Hero's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Collins passes it to Bogdanovich. Collins setting the big for Bogdanovich. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat trail by 7. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Lowry from outside. Rebound by the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bobbed up there for Collins. He kicks it to Reddish. Passes it to Young. The three. Rebound by Butler. Heat have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Adebayo. And Tucker has it in the corner. The pass to Lowry. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
with a score.
Hawks lead.
Miami Heat.
Thanks so much, David and Wilson.
The Hawks, 25.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Trey Young.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter is out there, Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. That goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his third assist on the night.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Now here's Wright. Out to the right wing. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
That's his
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. 7-point differential. Lowry for three. Okongwu grabs the board.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Wright. Hunter, the pass to Okongwu. Kicks it to Wright. Just 4 to shoot. And Wright throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Oladipo against Wright. Dedmon dishes to Oladipo. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And Williams, here we go. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Oladipo. Robinson on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Right against Oladipo. And it's Oladipo again missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing six-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Oladipo. Over right. Will it go? And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Williams can't get it to go.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Oladipo against Wright. Dedmon. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 13. Wright outside. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Williams kicks to Wright. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. And Wright with the basket on the assist by Williams. Wright's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Down low and stolen by Wright. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
Here's Wright. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Heat trail by 15. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Wayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Markieff Morris. Young with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Now Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. Oladipo finds Morris. Back to Oladipo. There's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Collins.
An aggressive Oladipo forcing the issue on the drive there.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Now, here is Young. He kicks it to Reddish. 6 to shoot. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Oladipo for three. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Back to Adebayo. And Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Young inside. Guarded by Oladipo. And a wide open look for Capella. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Now Young after Victor Oladipo missed from long range. But Trey Young hits from deep. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And Bam just getting way up that time and finishing with ferocity.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. It's up a three. That shot is off. And it's Miami the other way. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Lobbed up there for Collins. That shot, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. He lobs it up. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Heat. Now here is Young. The shot from 20 feet away. Bank shot, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Here's Young, following the score by Miami. Lobbed up there for Collins.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trey Young.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Bounce pass from Lowry. It's stolen by Capella. Young passes to Collins. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Young passes to Capella. And stolen by Kyle Lowry.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Miami no good on that time either. And the Hawks with possession here. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Capella kicks to Young. Got a piece of it. And that's going to be a treble.
Miami ball.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin to come into an opponent's building. And
after year, he continues to improve, Allie.
Here we go.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Now here's Young. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And conference rivals facing off doors. It's a regular season game that should have a playoff feel.
That's exactly right, because who knows here, right? This could be a playoff preview. The intensity should be high.
Stolen by Capella. Reddish on the wing. Pass to Young. Tipped. Tatum with a steal. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Capella screen on Smart. Young inside, defended by Smart. Smart with the defensive effort. Brown passes to Williams. No good on the 3. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Bogdanovich finds Young. Off target from three-point range. Young's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Brown. Tries again. Out to Horford. Smart against Young. 6 on the shot clock.
Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Hawks. Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
And you know, in the under 25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future. And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to Horford. Brown against Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. They push it up 4 on 3. And he lobs it up top. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Smart passes to Williams. Brown with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Williams misses. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far. And Reddish, here we go. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo. Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Now here's Smart. Shoots over Young. Horford passes to Williams. 5 on the clock. Back to Horford. Shoots over Collins. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
The Hawks leading. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Screen by Capella. And there's the lob. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Smart passes to Williams. Smart outside. To the middle. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Bogdanovich, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
A nice shot by Brown.
How about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Young inside, defended by Smart. Young, the pass to Capella, and stolen by Williams. Tatum with room to shoot. No good, a bit long that time.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
That shot wide open. Young's got 5 points.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Horford outside. Back to Smart. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Back to Young. Over Smart. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And still a close game as the first quarter comes.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here,
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Al Horford out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Smart. From deep. Capella with a rebound.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Steps back. Back to Young. And he's going for the lob.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock. And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Brown, pass to Williams. Clock at 4. Brown can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Now Capella. Right side Young. Here's Reddish. Outside Young. Over Williams. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Out to Horford. Into the lane. Williams finds Brown. Here's Smart. Now Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Young. He's got 5. Left side, Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, my. A powerful throwdown at its best. The defense wasn't quite effective enough right there, B.A.
He got all the room he needed. That's a jam you know this crowd's going to remember for a long time. So it's Boston now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. The kick out to Williams. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Tatum passes to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horford. Oh, yes, the turnaround. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
you know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Here's Young. After the basket by Boston. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's gotten his third basket of the night.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Smart against Young. Smart passes to Tatum. Left side, Williams. Bogdanovich against Brown. Over Bogdanovich. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Collins goes in. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Going inside. Capella with a block. Collins with it. Guarded now by Smart. Young against Tatum. And he lobs it up to the rim. Collins passes to Capella. Here's Reddish, defended by Brown. And he dunks it down.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Smart finds Horford. Outside, Williams. Back to Horford. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
To me, that play is about focus from Al Horford. Just extraordinary body control on the finish. Nice.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Here's Reddish. Collins outside. Here's Bogdanovich. And it comes off the front of the rim. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Hawks, 19.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Lou Williams out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Gorgie Jang. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Gallinari in at the 4.
Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both.
Hunter on the wing. Fires the 3. And it's Cantor with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Gallinari. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Okongwu checks in for the Hawks. Here's Richardson. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Nesmith. And here's Cantor. Oh, deflected. Wright with a steal. To the inside, Hunter. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Here's Nesmith. Hunter covering. Here's Nesmith. Pass to Richardson. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Gallinari inside. Here's a Kongwu. There's the drive. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Pass to Richardson. Here's Neesmith. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Up top, Schroeder, hounded by Wright. Schroeder passes to Canner. Four seconds left. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And here's Hunter from the arc. Nails it from 3. And it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Pass to Neesmith. Schroeder with it. Guarded now by Williams.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
4th team foul.
Atlanta on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Schroeder passes to Richardson. Clock at 6. Over Williams.
Well, Lou Williams challenges the shot. Boy, being committed on the defensive end, so important for him. That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to Williams. Schroeder with it. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wright. Here's Neesmith. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Neesmith's got 5 points.
And this is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Wright outside. Pass to Williams. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Schroeder. Now the Celtics on the move. Launches a 3. The shot won't fall, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Okongwu inside. Canner's there. Here's Hunter. Blocked.
And this is what Josh Richardson brings to your team. On the defensive end, send it back.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Schroeder. Rejected by Okongwu. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Young. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Robert Williams out there with Al Horford. And it's Tatum in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. And Collins with the slam.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
Now here's Smart. Outside, Brown. Here he goes. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Young, the pass to Capella. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Smart. Here's Brown. Over Bogdanovich. Good D by Bogdanovich.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Horford with a steal. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Young. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness. Plenty of time left in this one.
Second team foul.
Tatum passes to Williams. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Young, and he drives in. Boston with a rebound. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Boston trailing. Smart outside. Pass to Brown. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Horford finds Smart. From the line. Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And a big-time jam right there.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And it goes straight through with a swish.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Outside Young. He drops it from range. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his 5th personal foul. 4th team foul.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. Stolen by Capella. Young against Smart. Bogdanovich on the wing. The kick out to Young. And he lays it up and in. And now a 9-point Hawks lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Brown. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Young. Takes it inside. Here's Reddish. Counted from distance.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Smart against Young. Williams in the post. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's Smart missing. And here's Bogdanovich. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Ball no good. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And there's the drive. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 6. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
For 3, Levine. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Fast break, the Hawks. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Levine for 3. DeRozan finds Levine. It's DeRozan with the drive. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Want to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with a great pass.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
From past the arc. Rebound by the Hawks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Caruso, the pass to Levine. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young's running. Deflects the pass. Collins against Vucevic. Ball kicks to Vucevic. Three-pointer. And no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And finished off by Collins.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Ball against Young. Back to Levine. Rebounded by Capella.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Young passes to Reddish. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9 points. Here's Caruso. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Young with no one around. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Levine inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Another shot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella draws the double. Young up top. 4 on the clock. And the dunk by Capella.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Bulls trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's Ball with the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 5.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Levine.
Zach Levine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. How about another?
And Young kicks to Reddish. Outside Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. Back to Collins. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. He has 5.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
You think defensively that you try to pack in the lane, I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for a shooter.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the...
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. And it's Vucevic missing. The Hawks leading by 12. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Here's Levine. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Collins with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs, Green, and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Vucevic with the bucket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Into the lane, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading by 17. The kick out to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ball against Young. Here's Vucevic outside Levine. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Bucket is good. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Young taking his time here. Bogdanovich against Levine. Capella dishes to Young. It's stolen by Vucevic. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Young against Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Derek Jones in for Levine.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Bradley, no one around him. And the Bulls with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's a center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Outside Bradley. Ball kicks to Jones. There's the 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Driving inside. And Reddish with the slam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
And it's Ball penetrating. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Right outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Ball. And so it's John Collins making highlights for the Atlanta Hawks.
The Bulls.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
The Hawks, 38.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. John Collins has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with Hunter. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Wright in at the point. It's tipped. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. Jones with it. Guarded by Hunter. And then Jones with the jam.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Right against Ball. And right, here we go. Great D that time from Green.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Back to Jones. Johnson outside. Jones up top, guarded by Wright. Clock at 4. Johnson, the pass to Ball. From 11 feet away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
The Hawks leading by 20. Here's Wright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Throws it up high, and Okongwu slams it in.
Nice pass by Wright. This is what he's out there to do. Orchestrate and make good decisions with the ball.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Green. Back to Ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Williams with the ball. Jones covering. And the call will be against Alize Johnson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's Wright missing.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
They kick it out to Green. Outside, Jones. Dishes it to Bradley. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Wright looking around. Passes it to Williams. And he converts the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The drive-by ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 6.
Now look, you see the athleticism right there? You gotta like watching ball go into the lane and finish.
And Wright kicks to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Wright. At the elbow, Williams. And he's going up for the alley-oop. That shot missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Bradley. Rebounded by the Hawks. It's tipped. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Ball with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Right against Bradley. Gallinari outside. A 3 ball. And it's Bradley with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Ball with the bucket.
A work in progress, but the ball needs to keep developing his three-pointer in order to open things up a little.
Ball against Wright. To the inside. Gallinari. The kick out to Wright. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. White is checked in for ball.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Kobe White.
Bulls trail by 21. And here's White. Down low. Here's Bradley. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Johnson with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Basket counts.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And Wright kicks to Gallinari. The Hawks again can't hit.
That's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that way.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 19. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside DeRozan. Kicks to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. It's stolen by Capella. Now Reddish. Outside Collins. Young left side. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist on the night. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Atlanta.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Young against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Young passes to Capella. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Chicago ball.
The Bulls shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Ball finds Vucevic. Driving in. Takes it off the glass.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Young fires away from outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Young. To the inside. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Ball up top, defended by Young. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Young outside. He dishes it to Reddish. Pass to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
Levine wide open. No good from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
1:52 left in the fourth. Young fires away from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young right side. To the middle. Kicks it out to Collins. Sinks the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Trae Young.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
Young from deep three-point range. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Here's Caruso. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, it's not the outcome they want.
Here's Young. The putback. Capella kicks to Collins. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Caruso. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Solid at swiping the ball away. Ball is great at studying his man and anticipating his next move.
Here's Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg.